Welcome. Hi, my name is Michael Shermis, and I'm the Director of the Human Rights Commission. Welcome to the 31st Annual Bloomington Human Rights Commission Essay Arts Contest Winners Ceremony. So just a little bit here. The mission of the Bloomington Human Rights Commission is to enforce the Bloomington Human Rights Ordinance and to educate community members about their rights and responsibilities under various civil rights laws and to advocate for change in policies and laws. And I could tell you in lots of details what it is we do, but bottom line, we help people who are discriminated against find justice. The commission is made up of 7 people who help investigate the discrimination. They are also the ones who took the time out from that important task to be judges for this contest. And we have a couple of those commissioners in the audience, and I hope they would stand up so we can recognize them. This is Tonda Radowin and Carolyn Calloway-Thomas. But what's more important tonight is to celebrate our youth that care about this issue by taking the time to creatively express themselves through art and critically think through issues of justice, discrimination, and tolerance. And to lead us through that part of our ceremony, we are honored to have the mayor of the city of Bloomington. So without further ado, let me ask our mayor, John Hamilton, to come to the podium and speak to you all.
Thank you very much, Michael. It is nice to be here with you. I first will tell you I'm not here to give a big speech, so relax. This is about the awards. I do want to say a few things, and I want to first do what we often do in a formal ceremony like this, which is to pronounce and share an acknowledgement about our community. So listen up to this. This is important. We recognize that the city of Bloomington sits on native land. The city, as well as city buildings like this, are on traditional homelands of the Miami, the Delaware, the Potawatomi, and the Shawnee peoples. And we acknowledge they are past, present, and future caretakers of this land. We also acknowledge that much of the economic progress and development in the state of Indiana, and specifically in Bloomington, resulted from unpaid labor and forced servitude of people of color, specifically enslaved African labor. We acknowledge that this land remains home to and a site of gathering and healing for many indigenous and other people of color, and we commit to the work necessary to create and promote a more equitable and just Bloomington. We move forward knowing and acknowledging that our rich, complicated, and sometimes painful past is acknowledged so that we can learn from it and create a true land of opportunity. So thank you. We like to say that when we gather. I am very fortunate to be the mayor of a city that has had a human rights commission for more than 50 years. And as you heard, we're our 31st ceremony like this, celebrating arts. But that 50-plus year history, it speaks to the values and the goals of the people of this community over a couple generations. And forming a commission helped give strength and power to put those values and goals in place. As mentioned in one of our essay writers, Parker M., quote, "Our voices are stronger together." That's true. And that's what a commission does. It brings our voices together. So since 1970, and we have, as you met, 2 of our commissioners, you, the commissioners, our community has been formally advocating for human rights in our city. And I just want to note, it's an important time to do that. There are places in the country, there are states like ours that, in my view, have actually started moving backwards and taking away rights, human rights, from people. We've seen that even in the last few months, in the last year, and that makes it a particularly important time for our community, through our commission and through each other, to talk about the importance of protecting human rights and speaking up about human rights and advocating for those rights. This is not a setting where I personally will step in and advocate for that, though I do that as mayor on behalf of us to argue against some of the actions that have been taken to take away rights from people. But it is certainly also a good time to remind ourselves why it's so important that young people dig into this and lean into this and act on this, because you are the ones who are going to be sure 50 years from now that we still have a Human Rights Commission, that it's working to protect people's rights and advance people's rights and highlight people's rights. So I do want to thank every one of you who submitted art and essays to help move that forward. You are the ones who are going to make sure we move in the right direction, and you are the right ones to answer this year's theme question. Are people in the United States getting more or less tolerant of others? You answered it in writing and in art. And that's a really good way to think about it, because if you're going to write about something, or if you're going to draw or make an image or produce art about something, you have to really think about it. You have to internalize it. You have to say, what does it mean to me? How do I express that myself, that question? And that's a wonderful way it's not easy. It's a wonderful way to think and reflect and develop ideas. This is how you solve problems. It's how you build the future. And we are really proud of all that you've done to help us chart that future, all right? That is the end of the speech. So, relief, okay? Right now, what we're going to do is the most important part, which is to celebrate this year's winners. Again, I want to thank the Human Rights Commission, the members that served as judges. I'm going to name them all. You met two who are here. Aaron McAllister, Carolyn Calloway Thomas, who's here, Valerie Houghton-Motley, and Tonda Radhawan, who's here as well. We really appreciate your time. We know that's not easy picking among all these wonderful submissions. So, back to you, Michael, Human Rights Coordinator, so we can do this ceremony. Okay, thanks.
And we'll just have you stand over.
Oh yeah, I'm over here.
Okay, we are going to announce each of the winners and have you come up one at a time and have your photo taken with the mayor while he presents each of you with a certificate and passes to Wonder Lab. There was 3 for third place, 4 for second place, and 5 for first place winners. So, kind of cool. All right, we're going to start with the art contest in kindergarten. Second place was Ada Pig. So why don't you come up here? Yeah, she can come up.
That's nice on the big screen.
Yeah, look at that. Well, she can. Come on up here. Yeah, we want her to come here. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. All right. And the first place winner in kindergarten was Jenny Lee. Come on out, Jenny.
Congratulations. I do fist bumps, okay? We're gonna go right over here so we can see your heart at the same time,
All
all right? Congratulations.
right. Hey, Jenny. Okay, and in 4th and 5th grade division, the second place winner was Annette Chertigan. Yeah. All right, yeah. And the first place winner was Lara Dimmick. All right. Yeah, we're going to take a big photo of everybody at the end. So, okay, and in the 6th and 8th grade division, second place went to Parker M. I'm not sure if she's here this evening. Oh, she is. Okay. All right, congratulations. And the first place in the 6th to 8th grade division was Tesla Waters. Yeah. Look, all right. It looks like your drawing is like you drew yourself. That's great. Yes, and everybody's going to be able to, who did the art is going to be able to pick up the originals at the end, so make sure you do that too. Okay, for the essays, our third place winner was Lamel Johnson from 4th grade. All right. Okay. And our second place winner was Sheila Campbell from 5th grade. Campbell? Okay, so Sheila. All right. And somebody you've seen before, our first place winner in 6th grade is Parker M. again. All right. Excellent. And I wanted to also mention that all these students are from Templeton Elementary School, so yay Templeton. So, yeah. Okay. All we're going to do now is, in closing, is to say that the Bloomington Human Rights Commission congratulates all this year's winners and thanks all the students who participated in the contest and, of course, the teachers who encouraged them. So thank you very much, teachers. Feel free to grab some more food on the way out. But before our winners leave, we're going to stand up all around here and gather together, and we're going to take a photo with the mayor and myself in it and all of the winners. And make sure you get your art on the way out if you had any art. So all of our winners, come on up with your certificates.
One student from Templeton that has art here that did not win a place, so we do have that art. If that teacher can come up and get that, that'd be great. And if that person's here.
Yeah.